Hey guys, this is Mr. Chandler, and I wanted to give you a quick rundown on how to install the uh, MFPs, multifunction printers, also known as the copiers, as a printer on your computer. So you can actually print straight from your computer over to the copy machine, and you don't have to run one off in your room and then go make copies from the feeder and all that stuff. So here's what you do: you go to our website. You can head to more and then MFP copier info. You'll see that all of the copy machines or MFPs are all listed here, and then there's the accompanying map that you see on all of them below. But for these purposes, since it's close to me, we're going to install the library. So this tells me the model number, if I were to need it for some reason, how old the machine is to us, and then the number of pages printed as of the 1st of October. So if you click here to install, it's going to take you to this page where you will download by clicking here. And I tried to set this up so it was like if you could install Chrome, which most of you at one point or another have, then you can install this. And so you see it down here downloading. Once it's finished doing its routine there in the bottom left hand corner if you're using Chrome, we're going to open it up. All this is easy and really didn't require this video, but there's one extra little step that again isn't difficult, but you have to do once per install. And so what I mean by that while we're waiting is if you were to install all of these, which I would encourage you to do so that way you have options, you can you have to do this extra little step for all 9, and there are 9 of them. And I think we're just about ready. Alright, so you open up the download, and from here, if you just wait a second, it will pop up and give you actually this message. So it doesn't recognize the file. So it basically says, hey, there's something at risk here. This thing is unrecognized. Like, are you sure you want to look at this thing? If you say more info right here, and then run anyway down at the bottom, that will allow it to install. And if we give it a second, you'll see some dialog boxes pop up and some status boxes. There we go. And really no other action for the install is required, but again, when you go to print something, there's one more step to do one time per copier or MFP, so that it will continue to send your job there every time. Now this computer has a lot of updates running in the background, so the install is running a lot slower than I have experienced on other machines. So, but just be patient. Like with all things technology, sometimes it will take its sweet time. Alright, so let's say now that we want to open up Word and we're going to print anything. I would do this first, okay, just to kind of test it and make sure you've entered this next step properly. So what you're going to do now is you're going to associate your quote-unquote copier code with your print job also. So it's all one number, all the same thing. Alright, and we'll just say gobbledygook there. And in the top left hand corner, you want to go to print. So we're going to treat it like we want to go ahead and print something. And you'll see on your drop down box now, suddenly there's one that has copier 1 listed on it. Okay, so copier 1 is the library printer, and I will try to add that descriptor into the link also, so that's more clear to you when you go to print what it is you're sending it to. But copier 1 is going to be this one up front in the library. And if you'll notice, as it's contacting the printer here in a second, look here, you got something about staples and collating and one side, two side. All that's there, but if you want all of the options, you click print properties, and it should pop up and give you every option that you would have if you were standing at the copy machine. Okay, so again, you don't have to run off a copy and then walk over there. But what I want to show you today is up here under job type. Okay, it says labeled print, or I'm sorry, locked print, excuse me. And you want to click the details button, and you want to enter your code. Okay, put your copy code, the one I sent you in your email, and we'll resend again here soon. Put it in there under the details for the job type. Okay, and then click OK. OK again. And when I hit print, this will happen every time I hit print. It's going to prompt me one more time for my code, right?